All right. So welcome to our pop-up event, Evening with David Gorden.
I think I'm gonna make the walking out the door and grabbing the camera my new opening to let you guys know when I'm about to do a vlog on the road. And boy, do I got a road show for you guys today. So today's event that I'm about to do is a speaking engagement. I'm going to actually be speaking at a place called Sump Coffee. It is a craft coffee shop down on the south side of St. Louis. So let's hit the road and I'll kind of tell you about how this event came together, the guys putting it on, and how I fit into their grand schemes to take over the world. I don't know why I just laughed like that. It just sounded like a good thing to do at the time. I'm gonna just start driving. Bye. And every time I hit record, cars just driving by. Just a ton of cars driving by. Anyway, guys, so met these guys. They are putting together their own comic book store called Multiverse Comics Cafe, and it's going to have comics, geek culture, and a cafe, of course, with really cool coffee. And I think they're trying to partner with my guy over here at Some Coffee. And basically, what they wanted to do, start off, is they wanted to do a bunch of events in which they got artists to kind of speak and talk about their journey to the crowd. So I'm actually it's kind of like a live one-man podcast show. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. And that's kind of how this came about. But I'm actually, you know what, it's too loud out here. I'm gonna just let the guys that put Multiverse Comics Cafe together explain this, because they can do it a lot better than I can with less noise around us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Chris.
Yes.
Tell me about Multiverse Comics Cafe.
Multiverse Comics Cafe. We're just we're a group of people who just want to make comics and independent writers more accessible to everybody. Like, we think there's a lot of mainstream comics like Marvel and DC, and those stories are great, those stories are awesome, but like there's so many broader and like just more, so many other stories out there. And I think my personal conviction as a fan is I see all these cool stories with folks that look like me, or just writers who are radically different from me, but I have to search the bowels of Google to find them. Multiverse Comics kind of came about with like, I want to look and curate all those comics together and just make it easy. Because I'm really interested in finding people who don't like comics and be like, there's a comic for you. If you don't like superheroes, it's fine. There's horror comics, there's romance comics, there's sci-fi. Like, if you're a person, there's a comic for you. Comics are a medium, not a means to an end.
Dope. Alright, so why the heck did you guys decide to call on me, of all people?
We liked your work. We thought it was kind of a good balance between like kid-friendly but just edgy enough, or like adults would appreciate it too. You're local, which makes footwork easy.
It really does.
And yeah, I've word of mouth too. I've got I've had friends who been like, oh yeah, I went to a David Gorden thing, it was a lot of fun, he was really good with my kids. I'm just like, you know, that's a guy I'd like to partner with.
Alright, so kind of explain your vision for these pop-up events and how you want them to go. Because I was explaining to the audience, but I don't know if I got it right.
So my vision for the pop-up events is to really promote the writer or the independent creator. Because like I said before, my goal is to make writers and other comics more accessible. First and foremost, like, I'm a fan and I want people to know about books. Because the worst thing in the world to me is to know that a book is amazing and I don't have anybody else to geek out about it with.
Dope. So, when's the store coming? That's what we want to know.
When's the store coming?
Yeah.
Soon.
He gave us the soon. Alright, so that's pretty much it. We're about to get ready. We got music playing, got coffee going. I'm caffeinated now. Actually got a Red Bull in the car I'm about to go get, so that I'm going to be even more caffeinated. This is going to be one interesting night, and I'm going to take you guys on that ride. Alright, let's go. So, a couple of things to start off tonight's festivities. First of all, I cannot believe so many people came out to hear a comic book artist talk about comics. You guys have a life. I'm playing, of course. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is David Gorden. I am the creator of KWAME HIGHTOWER. The novel, of course, is KWAME HIGHTOWER and the Man with No Name. And I have to say, first and foremost, thank you all so much for coming out, spending a little time with me. Hopefully I won't bore you to tears. And we'll have a nice, fun experience. So, all of that is in the works. And right now, what I want to do is I'm going to pass it off to you guys to ask a few questions, and we'll then go from there.
What major comic books or comic book characters that inspired you to become a comic book creator?
Ooh, good question. All right, so what inspired me? What kind of characters inspired me? Strangely enough, it wasn't comic book characters. So I wouldn't say it like that. It wasn't comic book characters in the sense of reading comics. At the time, when I was a kid, it was more cartoons. I was watching, let's see, name a 70s cartoon. You know, that's when we had Saturday morning cartoons, so watching all of those. Johnny Quest, Space Ghost, anything from Hanna-Barbera was inspiration for me. Yo, so the talk went well. I think it actually did a lot better than I thought. I actually had a bigger turnout than I thought it was going to have too. It's pretty crazy. This is just one of many different events that I'm doing, different ways to promote. And I think as an artist, as a creator, that's what we have to do. We have to figure out different ways to promote, different ways to get people engaged, and this is just another one. And hopefully, if I have another one of these events, you guys will show up too. Alright, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. If you're new here, please subscribe. And of course, if you want to, follow me on all my social media at David Gorden 72 on Facebook, at DKG72 on Instagram and Twitter. Yeah, I screwed that all up. David Gorden 72 on Facebook, at DKG72, Instagram, Twitter. Alright guys, let me go ahead and keep mingling around, and I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.